Sean Green. How you doing on this kind of dreary on Friday morning? TJ, thank God it's Friday. You know, some of you could say that I can't because I gotta work this weekend, but I don't mind working this weekend because it's supposed to rain all this weekend over here in the tri-state area. At least I got next weekend off, which is WrestleMania. Yes. Yes, which I'm happy I got next weekend off. I don't, I'm kind of mad I'm working this weekend, but I don't mind. I don't mind because it's raining this weekend. Anyway, hey, let's get into it like topic head. Topic head, hey, NFL drafts coming up soon. And also, they made some rule changes this year. But before I get to rule changes, this is something I know everybody's been wanting to hear what the NFL to do. Punish the referees for making bad calls or making mistakes. And the NFL did. They did punish three. They did punish three refs. Three refs. They got fired, but they still able to coach. But not NFL, but down in the collegiate level. Yeah, on the collegiate level. Which I'm like, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it for real. Like for instance, if I mess up and do my job, if I mess up on my job, I'm getting suspended, canned, or whatever. Same thing everybody else. Anybody else for real. You're an NFL referee. There's sometimes you make bad calls, you make bad calls, whatever, bad calls that hurt the game basically, and they mess up for real. Mr. Fruit, and they need. I'm happy the NFL is finally listening to the fans and listening to the players, and you're punishing these referees. I'm gonna say this: the NBA should do the same thing, especially the NBA. Oh my God! You know how many times I watch NBA games? Like you didn't call this, you didn't call this. What the hell are you doing calling this for? Like for instance, in that college basketball game, Houston, Florida, first half, 3 fouls called. Second half, all of a sudden you're calling everything on point. Like what the same thing should be done in basketball and in baseball. In baseball, for real. In baseball, they got in baseball, those you don't know, that this season they said, but in next coming seasons they want to use those automated umpires. Even though I'm against it, but that's a whole nother topic. But three referees was three refs in the NFL was fired, but they're still able to coach in the college level, coaching college level for real. Hey, it's good to see that the NFL is actually listening, basically to the fans and the players. Also, that's what's going to rules. Some of the rules that were passed. One of the rules is basically when it comes to basically when it comes to kickoffs. This is something that's stupid. We just want to improve basically kickoff returns basically kickoff returns make it more exciting. Basically, what that means is, let's say for instance you kick off, you call fair catch, instead of you getting it at the 30, you get it at 35. Who cares? No one had a problem with kickoff returns. I don't know why you changing it. I had no problem with it. I know nobody else didn't have a problem with it. We're complaining about it, but you changed it. Oh well, for real. One thing that did get changed basically is when it comes to overtime. That I'm happy to get changed because sometimes the person who a lot of times basically the person who wins the coin toss usually ends up winning the game, especially if they're able to score. Especially if a team like last season, like Philadelphia, Baltimore, Kansas City, those teams that got damn good offense, you win a coin toss. We got this score touchdown, game over. A lot of times that's not really fair. So now things is different. Now what overtime is, both teams get the ball. No matter if a team with a coin toss goes down to scores, basically the other team get a chance to do the same thing. And it's going to be overtime is going to be 10 minutes. That's what's up. I don't mind that. At least you change that because honestly, it was unfair. Even though this can be debatable, some people could say, "Well, not hey, you should have been playing better defense. You should have played the defense. Your defense wasn't on point." You can't say that, which you can't say, honestly. But hey, there's some teams, man. Like, hey. There's some teams where offense was just too nice. And you saw how nice Baltimore Ravens was this past season. You saw how nice Philly this past season, especially with their running games. Woo! For real. For real, but hey, I'm happy. I'm happy they made this rule change to make it more even for everybody. That basically, I am happy. Also, another thing basically they added basically, you could dig. You know how in NBA, even though it's annoying, but I like it how NBA basically how ref making some calls. You know what? I'm gonna challenge this call. You could do the same thing in the NFL, but only for certain penalties. Like for instance, you could if I can be picked up on defensive player if there is no contact to the head or neck, face mask, horse collar, tripping, roughing, or running into the kicker, running into the kicker. That right there, I'm happy that can get picked up because when you're trying to block a kick where it's a field goal or a person trying to punt, you're running. You're running all that momentum. Sometimes you just can't stop. I'm being serious. I know that's not an excuse. You know that excuse. Sometimes you just can't stop. Basically, when you jump, the ball kicks anyway. Sometimes you accidentally hit the kicker's leg, and it's unfair to just sit there and say, "Oh, roughing the kicker." It's unfair. But sometimes you just can't stop because of momentum. Let's be real. Even though sometimes it does look obvious, but there are times where you just can't stop because of that momentum. I'm happy they made that rule change out in the NFL, which I very am happy. It's one thing they did not pass left on the table was the tush push, which I'm happy. That didn't get banned because my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, put out the rules basically saying, "Oh, let's ban the tush push." I'm gonna say this: just because you don't got a solid defense against it, doesn't mean it should be banned. I'm be honest with you. That's just my personal opinion. I don't believe it should be banned. It should be banned. Hook up with your defense coordinator and everybody else on your defense. Sit there, watch the tape, and find a better way to defend it. Let's be real here. Sit there and find a better way to defend it. Honestly, man, for real. Find a better way to defend the damn play. And to get around it, and stop it. Find a way. Honestly, man. Don't just sit there and say, you know what? Let's ban it. Let's ban it. Hell no. Again, that's my personal opinion. I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. I'm saying, I'm against Green Bay on this. I am. I really am. For real. Let's just be real here. Because if Green Bay can do it, they'll do it all day with no problem. No problem. I don't blame Philly for doing it all day. Other teams are able to do the tush push all day. I don't freaking blame them. If I can do it and then do it and all I can get first down touchdowns, I'm going to do it all. Let me be real here. I'm going to do it all day. Let's be real here. All day with no problem until you prove that you can stop me. For real. That's football. You want to stop it? Hook up with your defensive coordinator. Sit there, watch film, go on the board, and try to defend it. For real. Just don't just sit there at the NFL committee to ban something just because you can't find a good way to stop it. That's just my personal opinion, for real. Also, what didn't get passed was Roger Goodell wanted to be an 18-game NFL season. That didn't get that's not gonna happen this year. Thank you God. But him and some of the owners do want it before 2029. Here's why I say that. Because some of you who don't know, in 2029 basically the Roger Goodell and the owners, they want you to opt out of the current media rights deal they're in. Because media rights deal, and if they have 18 games, that means more money for the NFL and for the owners. Because now you got Netflix saying, we want more NFL games, and Netflix wants Sunday football. They want it, and they want it bad. Which means the NFL can opt out in 2029, which means you'll have NFL, CBS, Fox, NBC, which owns Sunday Night Football, all bidding went up for Sunday Night Football. So far, it looks like Netflix, they don't want Monday Night Football, which means ABC and Disney is going to keep Monday Night Football, but Netflix wants Sunday football. They want it bad. Whether it's what CBS has, Fox has, or even Sunday Night Football, Netflix say they want it badly, and that could mean billions. And I mean billions, basically whatnot for the NFL owners and for the NFL owners, billions. And trust me, I wouldn't blame Roger Goodell if he sits back and says, you know what, we're gonna opt out 2029. Y'all just go out all out bidding war. And Netflix got money. Remember, Netflix paid $5 billion for Monday Night Raw. How much you think they'll pay to steal the football rights from either CBS, Fox, or NBC, which does Sunday Night Football? Because they said because they just don't want Christmas football games, which again Netflix will have this coming season. Football will be on Netflix. There'll be 2 games on Netflix, whatnot, and that third game will be on Amazon Prime Video. Amazon Prime Video. There'll be 3 games of Christmas this year. 2 on Netflix, 1 on Amazon Prime Video this year. Trust me, come 2029, they're gonna be all out bidding war for real. And I hate to say this, hey, I don't want Netflix to get it, but if they do get it, I mean, it's gonna go right to streaming, and that's what somewhat things lean towards sports. Everything's going to streaming services. None's gonna be on regular TV, and that sucks. And that sucks for people like me, you, and regular consumer. We're the one that's gonna suffer by this. Case in point, they was talking about it last night on NBA and TNT, and them dudes get emotional. It was like, this is the last regular season game for NBA on TNT, which is sad. They said because they moved it over to ESPN. Some don't like ESPN, and starting the next NBA season, almost everything's gonna be on streaming service. Everything, except the ones that's gonna be on NBC. NBC did say they'll have some on Fox, and some stuff like that, some on Peacock, and some on NBC, which is good. Thank you, NBC. But hey, majority of games will be on streaming services, except for them every once in a while games that's going to be an ABC on Saturday and Sunday. If you don't watch NBA games, you're going to be screwed next season. You're going to be really screwed, and that sucks. And it seems like so far NFL seems to be going towards that route on streaming services, and that's not. And hey, it's not fair, man. Because not everybody can afford Netflix. Not everybody can afford Max. Not everybody can afford Paramount Plus or streaming services. They can't. Why do you think stuff like Pluto, and all the other services where they offer free things is blowing the hell up? Because a lot of people can't really afford it, especially times we're living in right now. They can't really afford it. They can't. And I hope and pray come 2029, Netflix don't get it. I want football to stay on CBS, stay on Fox, where everybody can watch it. That's where it's supposed to be, man. Where it's supposed to be for real. Not just on some damn streaming service where you got to pay like freaking $20, $25 a month or $100-something a year. A lot of people can't really afford that, for real. Also, case in point, remember, when NFL did some games on ABC, when the football game on ABC, instead of having solely on ESPN, they show a huge rating boost. Why? Why? Because not everybody can afford ESPN, because some cable networks that are left, charge you extra for ESPN. Like, for instance, over here where I live at, we have Optimum. Optimum charges you extra for ESPN. They basically said they consider it just like HBO and everything. That's not fair. That's why they saw a ratings boost when you have it on ABC, because that's something everybody can watch, because according to federal law, channels 2 to 12 automatically got to be free according to federal law. For real. I mean, this is just, it's sad the way sports is going nowadays. It's going to streaming services. That's why, again, I'm happy for the days whatnot. I grew up when I was a kid. I was able to watch it free with no problem. That seems to be coming to an end, and I see the ending. It is coming to an ending. It's coming to an end, man. It sucks. And you can see the beginning of it, the beginning of it next season with the NBA, and then after a couple more years, I know Roger Goodell's going to do it, because it's going to be billions of dollars for the NFL and the owners. You know, owners of the NFL like making money, and they're going to opt out in 2029, which I already know, and that's going to be, and that's going to hurt us the fans who love watching football, for real. Which means you're going to pay more money in the streaming services, because remember, once Remember once Peacock and all them got those streaming rights for NBA for next season, they raised their prices. Once Netflix got the rights for Monday Night Raw, they raised their prices. Exactly what's going to happen. Exactly what's going to happen for real. And I hope to God and pray that don't happen. I would definitely keep you posted. Keep you posted. Also, I think it's ending of this year or next year when again the rights come up. The rights come up for Monday Night. Rights come up for WWE. When remember, the WWE pay-per-view events are shown on Peacock, which I'm dead serious happy. I like watching SummerSlam, WrestleMania, all that on Peacock because I'll be honest, I pay $5. I pay $5 a month. With ad service, I don't mind. I don't mind for real. That's cheap. I get to watch some SummerSlam and all that. I'm cool. I don't mind the ads. I don't mind the ads for real. I don't know about y'all. I don't mind the ads. But that comes up. That negotiation comes up. I believe in this year or next year it comes up. And guarantee you, Netflix also says they want those pay-per-view events. I don't think they should get it. It should stay on Peacock, even though WWE and that new company that owns WWE now says they like the way Peacock's been doing it. Because I do. We all do. We all do for real. Hopefully they continue, and hopefully they continue to be on Peacock for real. I don't want the pay-per-view events to go to Netflix because it's going to suck. It's going to suck, basically. You have to pay 10 times more money. Now, everybody can afford Netflix. On Peacock, it's fine. Especially with it being on Peacock, I'll be honest with you. I work in a hospital. There are days where I can't watch it, but at least on Peacock, that's what I love about Peacock, they do replays. You can sit back and replay another day, blah, blah, which I like that. But again, Netflix, all these TV services got money. They got billions of dollars, and they got money whatnot to get it. And some of these places, some of these sports agencies are going to a streaming service about it because they got money, more money than places like Fox, CBS, and all that. For instance, MLB TV right now they're in the midst of negotiation for the baseball next year, but the overall negotiation is going to come up, I believe, year after next year. And one thing I do like what the owner of MLB did say. When we come up for the major negotiations, whether for media rights, he wants to end blackouts, and that I agree with. The blackout rule sucks because hey, first I always tell everybody, if you got NBA League Pass or if you got MLB TV, if you live, let's say first you live in New York, you want Yankee games, blacked out. If you live basically in the city where your home team is at, you want to watch some games, other things, it's going to get blacked out. But what the commissioner wants to do is for baseball, which I hope other people follow suit. He said he wants to end that. He said he wants you to be able to live in the city, live in the state where you live in, and watch your home team games on MLB TV, which I do agree with. Even though the Steinbrenners probably going to disagree and fight it, because they make billions off of Yes Network. The same thing with Dolan, whatnot, because Dolan owns MSG, and MSG basically, and some baseball games do play on it once in the blue. He's gonna fight that. Also, people who SNY basically whatnot, it's gonna fight that. It's gonna try to fight that. But I'll definitely keep you posted on that for real. All right, man. But hey, I'm gonna say this: I don't want NFL to be on Netflix for real. I don't want it for real. Honestly, I don't really want it. Hey, besides all this, there was some basketball games yesterday. There was a basketball game yesterday. The season's winding down. The East is somewhat set, but the West, man, I mean, Jesus freaking Christ. The West is so stacked. It's going to come down to the very last game of the season on Sunday to decide who is where in the West, because it's constantly changing daily by like this in the West, man, because it's so stacked and tight, for real, honestly, man. And so you got the Timberwolves, honestly, man, for real, it's so tight. You got the Timberwolves beat the Grizzlies 141-125, and this game right here was just, what helped the Timberwolves in this game was The Timberwolves outscored Memphis Grizzlies 52-25 in the third quarter. 52-25. I mean, 52-25. And they had an excellent night. Julius Randle had an excellent night. This is what the Timberwolves need from Randle going forward, and also going to the playoffs. Julius Randle, I got to say this, he had one of his best nights. Julius Randle had 31 points, 10 rebounds. You got Anthony Edwards, he had 44 points, 44.5 rebounds. Richard Gobert, his soft butt, had 13 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 5 for 5 from the field. He took the 5 shots. His soft butt. I don't know why they kept him, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, basically, whatnot. But hey, but the Grizzlies, man, John Morant had 36 points. You had Bane with 28 points, Jackson Jr. with 23 points, and Scottie Pippen Jr. had 16 points off the bench. Scottie Pippen Jr. is a good basketball player. He's been playing good. He's a good bench player for real. But I'm going to say this, man, for real. There was time in that fourth quarter where our Nuggets on the front, the Grizzlies was about to come back. They went the fourth down by 23 and had it down by 10 points. But I respect the coach, called timeout, got everybody back in, talked to them, came back, and they got back on their stuff for real. They really did. They actually really did for real. The Grizzlies almost came back, but just couldn't do it. You had the Bucks beat the Pelicans 136-111. New Orleans stink. That's why, again, I won't be surprised in the offseason if New Orleans try and trade Zion. I would not be surprised. But the thing is, who's gonna want him? Who's gonna want him for real? You had the Hawks beat the Nets 133-109. You had the Pacers beat the Cavs 114-112. Because the Cavaliers didn't have their main starters playing, they locked into that first seed, home field advantage. They're resting. They're going to play some of their players again tonight, but not all their players for real. All their players just to get warmed up. I said the Cavs are straight, man. The Cavs are straight. They don't want to get anybody on their star players any hurt basically much, which I don't really blame them for real. We locked in. This got to do a couple of things basically to make sure players stay warmed up and happy when that, because it's going to be a while before you see the Cavs play one night, because you got a play-in tournament, and everything. So it could be like, 12, 14 days before they actually play in the playoffs, which means you could get cold easy. I mean easy. Easy for real. Hey, there's some baseball games today. You got Knicks and Cavs today at 7:30 on MSG. And I doubt you see any of the Cavs starters play for real. I doubt it, but hey, I really do. But if they do, they don't. I doubt that, honestly. I doubt that for real. I honestly really doubt that for real. You also got some other games. You also got other games today. A lot is on NBA League Pass or in your local area for real. All right, man, for real. Hey, the season's winding down, and I'm gonna be dead honest. I think my Knicks won't make the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna be dead honest with you, because if we do get past that first round, if it stays the way I think it's gonna stay when it comes to the East, we may end up facing Boston in the second round. For real, if it does stay the way it is, because right now, as season was end today, we are facing Detroit. We're facing Detroit for real, and I do believe my Knicks can't beat Detroit. Well, next 7 games we beat Detroit, and if we win against Detroit, for real, we face the winner of that Boston, wherever they're playing. And that's going to be tough, because for some unknown reason, my Knicks have a losing record against the top 3 teams in the NBA. We really do. I mean, for us to win and make it to the finals, we got to be able to beat them teams, man. Our starting 5 is good, but our bench is like, it's not that strong enough. And teams like Boston, I'm confident we can beat Cavs. I'm confident we can roll with them. But when it comes to Boston, it's going to be tough. Because one, The Celtics got a damn good bench. I'm not gonna front with you. The bench is damn good. Everybody can pop a three on you, from the starters down to the bench. Pop a three on you, and the way they use Porzingis is just dead on. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm happy my brother's not watching this live, because if he is watching this live, I'm not gonna hear it from him. I'm favoring Boston in the East, man, for real. I like the Cavs, I do. I like my Knicks, but I believe my Knicks can't beat Boston. They can't because Boston got the better bench. They really do. I like I like Boston in the East. In the West, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know in the West. I really just don't know, because the West is so tight. I mean, I want to say the Lakers, because ever since Luka been there, the Lakers been playing nice. But I want to say OKC. Also want to say the Clippers, because the Clippers, ever since Kawhi came back, he's been playing like he never left. I want to say the Clip. Man, it's I don't know. But in the East, I'm gonna say, I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. Don't get mad at me. I'm saying Boston. I'm saying Boston in the East. I like my Knicks, I do. But our lack of a bench, man. Our lack of a bench is gonna hurt us. I mean, our starting five could roll with them with no problem. Is that once our starters come out, we get stagnant like crazy. Our defense is not really like that. It's not. I mean, I like Mitchell Robinson. He does a good job, get defense, blocks. He's good. But he needs to learn how to score. Score more points. He does. I mean, we need some bench players that can score. We really do. We really, really, really do, man. But hey, hey. I guess we'll find out. The playing tournament starts on Tuesday. And hey, I can't wait, man, for real. Also, don't forget to watch SmackDown tonight. SmackDown's gonna be all right. It's all right. You got SmackDown, then we got Monday Night Raw, and then SmackDown again next week. Then WrestleMania next week, Saturday and Sunday. Also, don't forget Stand and Deliver. It's also that same day, Saturday next week, but earlier, all right, on Peacock. For earlier, everything gonna be at Peacock. That's why I say again, we get podcast. Hey, even though I'm working this weekend, which freaking sucks, but in a way, I don't mind working this weekend because it's supposed to rain tonight, rain all day Saturday, and some Sundays. So hey, I don't mind working when it's raining, for real. I'm off for WrestleMania. Yes, I'm off for WrestleMania. So hey, I'm happy. I'm mad, but I'm not mad, for real. Honestly, man, for real. I'll be honest with you. I'm mad, not mad, for real. But also, whatnot. I will say this though. I will say this, man. Hey, I will say this though, man. Say this. All right. Hey. Also, sorry. I watched that movie G20 on Amazon Prime. It's not a bad streaming movie. If you got nothing to watch today, after you watch SmackDown, it's gonna be hot. Check it out. I mean, Viola Davis does a good job in this action movie. She really does. And the plot, I gotta be honest with you, is a damn good plot. It really is. It makes sense. Especially, it makes sense. I don't want to give it too much away or not, but it really is a damn good plot. It makes sense, especially with today's standards. Something like that could happen. Could happen for real. And hey, trust me, you will not be. Hey, it's a good streaming movie. If it wasn't going theaters, it probably would have been like, all right. But all right, for real. But hey, it's a good movie. Check it out. Watch it. It's on Amazon Prime Video. When I have Amazon Prime, they do a damn good job. For real, they really do a damn good job when it comes to movies nowadays. They're doing a whole lot more better. Also, Devil May Cry has been approved for a second season on Netflix. Check that out. One thing I say about Netflix, they do a damn good job when it comes to animated shows. Has been approved for season 2. Check it out. Again, I like it even though it's coming from a person who never played the video game. I'm sorry. When it was coming out, I was playing other games on PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 era. Come on now. Y'all know there's mad games on a PS2 system. I was playing other games than Devil May Cry. There was mad games that came on PS2. Name one person who played every single last game for PlayStation 2. I'm positive I never played this. It's one game I do want to go back and play. I really do. I do. My brother has it. One that bought for my brother and play it. I never played Devil May Cry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I never did. I apologize. I'm sorry. But the animated series is good. It really is good. Hopefully, I can get my brother to watch it. He can do a review of people who played the video game before. He's a diehard fan of the video game. Hopefully, I can get him to do it. You know how my brother is, basically. And there's also Last of Us has been approved with season 3. It said they want to continue the story of basically of the part 2 video game, which is cool. Or speaking of Last of Us, they're coming out with a complete edition, basically of Last of Us 1 and 2. That's come out July 10th with a whole bunch, the physical copy, a whole bunch of stuff, basically collecting stuff like that. So that's come out July 10th for $110. Come on, if you got $110 to blow, just cash out me the money, because it makes no sense. Ain't nothing really changed, really. Nothing really changed, for real. Honestly, man, for real. Also, as been confirmed, we are getting a remastered Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I'm talking about the one that came out back in the day. That's gonna come out for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. When, we don't know this year, but it's gonna be coming out. But I'm also to say this: us here on Xbox, we've been playing them games since Xbox One. They've been backwards compatible since Xbox One. Y'all Sony PlayStation fans is mad late. Xbox gamers like, you know what? We don't care, because we were playing this since day one. It's backwards compatible. We playing this since day one for Xbox One. For real, honestly, man, for real. Hey, thanks for my podcast. Podcast WRU Podcast about Podbean, Spotify, most Apple Podcasts, most on iHeartRadio. I'm live. I'm a Twitch account, Sean Green 8, on one word. I'm also live on my YouTube channel, The Sean Green Show. Don't get like and subscribe for more videos. I'm also live on my Instagram page on 4476. Have a blessed rest of the day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. For real, have a blessed rest of the day. Thank you for everybody who was up late watching me play on MLB The Show. Yeah, I won that game. Yes. Yeah, get MLB The Show 25. Damn good game. Trust me, it's an excellent game. You love it. Trust me, I love it. Down. I love it. One of the best baseball games, period. I love it, for real. All right, you have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a much blessed day.